Have you ever wondered how someone becomes a millionaire? Or do you still question how they manage to earn money every day with minimal effort? In this video, you'll discover the strategies used by major millionaires to reach their first millions and be ready to pave your way to wealth. Imagine if we asked several people if they would like to have $1 million in their account. Most would probably say yes. But Morgan Russell's book, Financial Psychology, makes sense by explaining that people want to be millionaires because they imagine spending $1 million, visualizing possibilities, and not necessarily wanting to manage $1 million. After all, spending $1 million is the opposite of having $1 million. Before learning to manage money, it's important to earn it. All right, how many different income sources do you have? If you have no income or only one, diversifying is crucial. A bit unstable, but standing. The secret is to have more income sources, to not rely on just one. The more sources, the better. So you've understood the first point of this video, right? To start leveraging your financial life, you need multiple income sources. If you want to know the secret to having multiple income sources, it's important to stay until the end of the video and already comment like this. The secret is to have multiple income sources. When I see this comment, I'll know you're dedicated, so I'll give a heart to your comment. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Initially, with no money to invest or a project in mind, we don't have many options. We need to exchange time for money, working for someone else or as a freelancer. In short, it's working to earn money doing any service that requires effort, whether mental or physical. This is called active income. However, if facing overdue debts, it's crucial to start organizing to pay them off, as these financial commitments make it difficult to build a solid economic life. This is mainly due to the rapid increase in interest, making each payment progressively more challenging. If these debts are part of your financial situation, it's urgent to regularize them. If you're dealing with debts from various entities but don't have the resources to pay them all at once, the strategy is to start with the one with the highest charges. Additionally, it's important to contact the debtor companies and try to negotiate the debts, as some offer discounts that can help alleviate financial pressure. It's also advisable to avoid incurring new unnecessary debts. This not only preserves financial stability, but also allows more efficient management of available resources. By avoiding unnecessary financial commitments, it becomes easier to direct resources to investments and decide how to allocate money wisely and strategically. When we have a stable income from work, we can seek passive income, increasing earnings through investments, businesses, or projects. Passive income is obtained without direct effort, without actively working. But it's not simple. All passive income comes from work done at some point in life. If you work from Monday to Friday and receive a salary, you're earning active income. If, in addition to that, you have another income source from investments, that's passive income for which you don't need to work daily. But to have money to invest and build that passive income, it was necessary to work at some previous point in life, not always needing to invest money to generate passive income on those passive income investments. Each person has their investor profile that plays a crucial role in the financial scenario, functioning as a compass that guides investment choices and strategies. This analysis not only reveals the level of risk tolerance, but also highlights individual preferences regarding different investment vehicles available in the market. Based on this deeper understanding, it's possible to make more informed decisions aligned with each investor's specific financial goals. When exploring investor profile classifications, we encounter three distinct categories that offer a diverse range of approaches. The conservative investor, for example, places security at the top of their priorities, even if it implies potentially limited returns. This approach provides a sense of stability, prioritizing capital preservation over more significant gains, characterizing itself as a suitable strategy for those seeking to minimize risks. However, the profiles don't stop there. The moderate investor, although sharing concerns about security, is willing to incorporate an element of calculated risk into their investment portfolio. This balanced approach aims to optimize return potential, allowing controlled exposure to more volatile investments in pursuit of more substantial yields. This flexibility offers a dynamic response to constantly evolving market conditions. Finally, the aggressive investor stands out for the bold pursuit of higher returns. To achieve this goal, this investor profile is unafraid to expose themselves to more significant risks, provided those risks are calculated and manageable. This bold mindset drives the exploration of more aggressive investment opportunities, incorporating strategies that can generate significant returns, albeit accompanied by higher volatility. In summary, understanding and aligning with the investor profile not only provide clear direction in financial decision-making, but also reflects each individual's unique financial personality. By taking these details into account, investors can create stronger and more flexible portfolios capable of performing well in various economic and market situations. Before concluding, it's important to understand that passive income has two main categories: fixed income and variable income. Fixed income includes investments with clear payment rules defined. When you invest, this gives the investor certainty about the term and how the investment will yield even before investing. Fixed income is attractive for those seeking stable returns and financial security. There are several options within this type of investment. On the other hand, variable income is linked to investments where the return cannot be predicted at the time of investment. The profitability of these investments varies according to market expectations, potentially resulting in significant gains or losses. The more volatile nature of variable income makes it a choice for those willing to take more risks in exchange for the possibility of higher gains. Regarding risk, variable income has a higher potential return compared to fixed income. Thus, those willing to deal with more uncertainty can have more robust gains. Variable income is a strategic option for those looking to balance the appetite for risk with the pursuit of substantial gains in investments. You've just understood what active income and passive income are. Now, as you start earning money, whether actively working or passively through investments, it's important to consider how to use this money. Managing the money you earn can be more important than obtaining it itself, because money represents time. Any financial gain, whether active or passive, required that you sacrificed your time at some point in your life to earn that money. For instance, you might have sacrificed hours of sleep to work early, given up social moments to study, or skipped watching TV shows to dedicate yourself to extra work on weekends. It's important to note that initially, to earn money, you need to exchange your time, whether you're self-employed, employed, or starting a business. After reaping the fruit of your labor, spending it on unnecessary things actually means wasting time. To improve your financial situation, it's crucial to abandon the short-term perspective and think long-term. This applies to different phases of life. If we constantly indulge in immediate gratifications, like spending the entire salary on weekends, we end up living dissatisfied from Monday to Friday, waiting for the weekend, experiencing fleeting joy, and consuming everything earned during the week, repeating this cycle weekly. Moreover, many people use credit improperly, surpassing monthly limits and accumulating debts for the next month, which represents an even greater financial setback. Therefore, it's suggested not to spend the entire salary in a month and adopt a long-term approach. In other words, avoid spending just for immediate pleasure and channel your resources into investments that will generate significant returns in the future. If we have income sources, we'll have resources to utilize. However, to handle money well, it's important to increase the capacity to earn and build an emergency fund. Understanding this basic concept can change many aspects of your financial situation significantly. It's not only important to think as a consumer, but also as a producer. This might seem odd, right? But the main idea is that most times, when we receive money, the first thing we do is spend it, buying things or services. Rarely do we think about using that money to invest in ourselves, whether it's learning something new, seeking improvements at work, or investing in personal projects. These are just a few examples, and you can adapt them to your own situation. The key point is not to use money only for expenses, but as a means to drive your personal and financial growth. The crucial difference lies in adopting a producer mentality. When receiving $1,000, a producer thinks about how to get the maximum return from that money, whereas a consumer with the same amount is already thinking about how to spend it. Hence, the main goal is, apart from having stable income sources, constantly seeking ways to increase the capacity to earn, whether by investing money or dedicating time, such as studying for a new business project or exam. This will not only allow you to earn more, but also save more to invest in the future. Another important point is that you don't need to count every penny to save. What's essential is making conscious choices. Of course, you can enjoy weekends, for example, but evaluate the current situation and see if it would be more advantageous to use those resources for something that will bring more significant returns in the future. Reflecting on these decisions when spending money is always a healthy practice. Of course, we need to balance things and not give up everything. When you start earning money, think about setting aside a portion to begin investing in your emergency fund. This will be important for financial stability and avoiding serious financial problems in the future. Congratulations for watching the video until now and using your time to learn strategies to expand your capital. If you understand this content and believe you'll be able to make your money grow, write, "I will expand my capital" here in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, enabling notifications so you don't miss the next fundamental tips for your financial growth. Now stay until the end of this video so that you don't waste the time you've invested until now. It's very important to start thinking seriously about retirement, especially if you're in a debt-free financial situation, have various income sources, and a solid emergency fund. Few people manage to reach this financial level, but it's crucial to assess for how long you could sustain yourself only with the resources you currently have if you decide to stop working immediately. The commonly discussed measure of wealth, frequently addressed in personal finance books, is related to net worth, calculated by subtracting debts from the total available money. If someone depends only on employment income and maintains a monthly living standard of $3,000, having a reserve of $9,000 would provide a 3-month margin to subsist while seeking another income source. On the other hand, someone who has $1 million invested, generating a 1% monthly return and maintains a living standard of $10,000, has achieved the much-desired financial independence. In this case, it wouldn't be necessary to work, as the money would be continually generating income. However, it's important to highlight that this independence is conditioned by the established standard of living. Withdrawing more money from the investment for high expenses would result in financial decline. It's essential to understand that money should not only be seen as a means of consumption, but also as an investment tool. Investing means putting money to work for you. The return generated, along with compound interest, creates an exponential progression of earnings over time, forming a snowball of investments. However, this presumes that earnings are reinvested, avoiding unnecessary spending. Moreover, the focus shouldn't be on displaying wealth through material possessions, but on self-qualification, seeking substantial monthly income, and allocating part of that money for investments. Building a reserve is the first step in studying investment strategies aimed at financial independence, such as stocks and real estate funds. Financial education is crucial because investing means learning to make money work to generate passive income. Finally, the importance of the 90-day rule is highlighted. Regularly, every 90 days, it's advisable to evaluate the assets, recording everything in account, including emergency reserves and investments, and subtracting existing debts. This exercise allows visualizing progress over time and, more importantly, recognizing where you started from initially. Maintaining consistency, increasing income sources, the capacity to earn, and monthly investing are essential for the continuous growth of assets. For me to know that you're a persistent person, comment like this: "I stayed until the end." Now, how about expanding your knowledge even further? This is already the 4th video we've recorded about wealth. Video 1 is appearing on your screen. Click on it and watch it now. A big hug and success always.